am in breathtaking Moab, Utah, giving you a yoga class for hikers, those on road trips, or traveling. I am atop Dead Horse Point State Park at almost 6,000 feet elevation. Let's begin. We'll start in our butterfly posture, heels together, knees falling wide. Feel free to fall forward over your legs and hips and feet, reaching forward. Inhale and exhale here as you allow your knees to fall wider and your arms stretch forward. Continue to inhale, exhale as you roll yourself back up to seated. We'll put our right hand on our right knee, twisting over our left shoulder. Feeling a side twist here, but also our right hip flexor stretch. And when you're ready, we'll switch sides. Left hand pushes into left knee as we twist over to our right shoulder. Feeling the pull in this hip flexor and side body. We'll untwist here and relax the left leg on the ground as we pull our right calf towards our chest. The goal here is to stretch our glutes, hamstrings. Feel free to hug your calf closer to your chest and drop your head to get a deeper stretch. And if you want more, you can start rotating your hip in a circular motion, massaging the hip flexor joint. Breathe here, take your time, and be gentle with your body. We'll go ahead and switch sides, relaxing the right leg onto the mat. Left calf comes to our chest. Really hug that calf towards you, like a baby, dropping your head. Feeling the stretch in your hamstring and your glute. Feel free to circle your leg here if you did so on the other side. We'll go back into our cross-legged position, reaching to the sky and then pulling our right arm towards our left side. Our arm stays above our head as our eyes twist to the sky. Left arm, left hand relaxes on the mat. You should feel your side body stretch here. Continue to reach over. And when you're ready, we'll switch sides. Pulling our left arm towards the right side of the mat. Feeling our side body stretch. Eyes go towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Beautiful. Let's unwind here. Come to center, rolling our shoulders back, and we'll make our way to our tabletop on our knees and our hands. Making sure your knees are hip distance apart, wrists are shoulder width apart. We'll start our calf stretch on our right leg, flexing our foot behind us, toes still on the mat as we pull our heel closer to the ground. Nice straight leg here. And we'll switch on this side. Knee comes forward, left leg comes back. Toes on the mat as we flex our heel close to the ground. Feeling our calf stretch here. Beautiful. Reset in our tabletop position. We'll re-extend our right leg so that it's parallel to the ground. Feel your glute working here. And when you're ready, we'll bring our right knee forward in between our hands for our low lunge. What you can do here is really pull your hips closer to the mat. Feel free to keep your hands on the mat here. They can come to your waist or to the sky. Inhale and exhale here as you sink your hips even lower towards the mat. From here, hands come to your big toe side of your foot. Right hand stays on the mat, left hand to the sky. Feeling our extended triangle here. If you want more, you can lift your back knee off the mat just like I did if you want a more balanced challenge. Beautiful. We'll bring our hand back onto the mat. Coming right into our lizard posture. You can keep your palms on the mat, or if you want more of a deeper stretch, lower onto your elbows. Feeling this in your hamstring, maybe your glute and your hips. And then feel free to lower down your back knee, uncurl your toes, and relax your head. Beautiful. Option to open your knee to get a deeper hip stretch. When you're ready, we'll come back onto our hands. Release our right knee behind us in our tabletop. And we'll take a moment here before we lift our left leg behind us so it's parallel to the ground. And we'll bring that same knee forward for our low lunge on this side. Beautiful. Find your balance here before releasing your hands off the mat. As you do this, really lower your hips towards the mat, feeling that hip flexor stretch. Hands can come to your waist or towards the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Beautiful. And from here, hands will come to the toe side, big toe side of your foot for your extended triangle. Left hand to the mat, right hand reaches with length to the sky. Feel free to release your back knee off the ground for more of a balanced challenge, but option to keep it on the mat as well. Beautiful. So we'll unwind here, both hands to the mat. Staying here for your lizard posture with your options on your elbows. Feel free to keep your knee lifted, or you can drop it onto the mat. So really let your head hang heavy. Feel free to open your left knee out for a deeper hip stretch. And we'll make our way out of this, pushing onto our palms and releasing our left knee back into our tabletop. We'll release our back here for a moment, finding our cat-cows. Inhale, dropping our belly to the mat, tailbone to the back. Exhale, rounding your back to the ceiling. Perfect. From here, right foot comes forward for your half split on this side. So make sure that left knee is directly under your left hip. Right leg is straightened out in front of you. Feel free to flex your toes towards the sky if you want more of a calf stretch. Release your head towards your knee to feel a back stretch and a deeper hamstring stretch. If you'd like, you can slide into your full split if that's where you're at, and if you want a deeper stretch by pulling that left knee behind you, but feel free to stay in your half split today if that's all you like. Inhale and exhale here as you fall closer towards your knee. Perfect. We'll unwind here. Right knee comes back. Left leg straightens out in front of us, flexing your toes to the sky for a deeper calf stretch, making sure your right knee is below your right hip. Rounding your back forward, forehead comes closer to the knee. Inhale and exhale, fall even closer to your knee and your quad. Finding a deeper flex in your foot if you need, or going into your full split. Feel free to close your eyes as you settle into this posture, allowing your body and gravity to take over. Beautiful. Last inhale and exhale here. We'll come out of this and reset into our tabletop. Tucking our toes under will release our glutes to the sky for our downward dog. Feel free to find any movement here that feels good. I'm walking out my feet here. And when you're ready, I'll find a top of foot stretch here by rotating my foot towards the mat and pointing my toe. You might feel a shin stretch there as well. And we'll come back onto our mat, knees coming together, and we'll sit onto our heels. We'll find our toe stretch here by curling our toes under and pulling our toes towards our knee here. And then sitting our heels back onto our glutes. You should feel a dull pulling stretch here as we're on our feet constantly, but we often neglect stretching our feet and our toes. And we'll come out of this and relax for a moment and try this one more time. And when you're ready, we'll curl our toes under so that they're facing the front of our mat. And then we'll sit our glutes on our heels. Make sure your spine and your back is nice and straight. Breathe through this stretch. This should feel great relief for anyone walking all day, traveling and exploring. Last inhale here and exhale as we release and untuck our toes, glutes to your heels, reach forward for our child's pose. Inhale and exhale here, feeling the breath all the way from your toes to your fingers. Very beautiful. We'll just conclude our practice today, getting in comfortable seated position, reaching our arms to the sky, finding prayer position. Beautiful job today, guys. Safe travels.